Welcome to the site of the 2014 Swamp Challenge at Fred Cone Track. Today we're going to cover event number 2, which will be the obstacle course around the track. The obstacle course consists of a partner row, 5 laps around the track. In between each lap, you will have to perform an obstacle a length of 50 yards across the field and 50 yards back. The first obstacle is going to be the team row. You and a partner will row 1,000 meters, alternating at the 500 meter mark. You can go in any order you'd like. You just have to accomplish 1,000 meters before then getting off the rower and running your first 400 meter. Once you run your first 400 meter lap, you'll come up to the first station, which is a sled drag. The sled drag is done by both partners alternating for the entire distance of 100 yards. You can alternate at any point. One person drags the sled at a time. You may not drag it together. You can hold it over your shoulders like Jeff here. One person will walk forward. Once you get to the end of 50 yards, you turn around, come back, and drop the sled off right where you got it from. After you complete the sled drag and you and your partner run another 400 meter lap, you come back to the second obstacle, which is going to be an army low crawl. Both partners have to work at the same time for this obstacle. Jeff's going to demonstrate what it looks like on the ground. Using your forearms and knees and feet, you crawl yourself across the ground, you and your partner, 50 yards down, 50 yards back. If you must rest, you must stop your forward momentum to take a break before continuing forward. After you complete the low crawl, you and your partner will run another 400 meter lap around the track, returning to the spot where you started. Then the third obstacle will be a sandbag lunge. Just like the sled, only one partner has to work at a time, and you can split up the work any way you like. So the sandbag will be carried on your shoulders, either on the side of your shoulder, or I would recommend holding the straps on your back like Jeff has here, and you will do a walking forward lunge, one person at a time, down the field. If you must stop to rest, there can be no forward progress made unless you are lunging. After you complete the walking lunge with your partner, you both run another 400 meter lap back to the point where you started. The fourth obstacle will be a bear crawl. During this obstacle, like the army low crawl, you both must crawl the entire length of the field down and back, or 100 total yards. The bear crawl will be hands and feet on the ground, crawling your way forward. Just like the army low crawl, you can't make forward progress on the bear crawl unless you're crawling forward. After you complete the bear crawl with your partner, you will run another 400 meter run, returning back to the same point where you ended the obstacle. You'll then do the fifth and final obstacle, which will be a burpee broad jump. Once again, you and a partner will have to work together, both of you accomplishing the whole 100 yards. The burpee broad jump is going to be a standard burpee where you drop to the ground, your chest touches. You can get up however you would like, crawling or jumping. You must then jump from 2 feet and land on 2 feet. Once you've landed, you can then immediately drop to the ground again, in front of you or underneath you. You just may not jump forward into another burpee. Once again on this obstacle, if you're going to make forward progress, you must be doing the burpee broad jump. If you must take a break, you must stop forward progress. After you complete the fifth and final obstacle of the burpee broad jump, you and your partner will then run the remainder of the lap, which will be half a lap, to the finish line. You must both cross the finish line at the same time, and your time will be noted. Your score for this event will be the time it takes you to complete the workout. It's gonna get dirty.